Hi there, I'm James, and this is Outpost Terminal. So, on this channel, I try to provide kind of some visibility and reviews on games that are easily overlooked, games that you might not have seen in your typical lineup. So I don't often cover big AAA title releases, though occasionally I may release videos with some thoughts on either things that they did differently in their design process or the way that they attacked a problem that might be a little different from usual. The intent here is to spend some time just kind of hanging out, checking out a new game. Typically episodes are between a half hour and an hour. And if you enjoy seeing a certain game, I certainly can continue with any of these. But the intent is to spend some time, offer some comments, and always make sure you enjoy your cup of tea along with the gameplay. So, with that said, let's jump into today's game, Aethis. So, before we start, Aethis is kind of a story-driven survival crafting game. The main character is Maeve, so kind of a mining engineer, and of course, to add intrigue to the story, you'll be uncovering sort of a corporate conspiracy in a dystopian sci-fi setting. So it's kind of intentionally a mining and crafting and building game. It's sometimes got top-down perspective, and generally this game has been very well received. So it is not brand new. I believe it came out in the summer here of 2026. But at the time that I'm recording this, so yeah, toward the end of July, it's still sitting at like 95% positive ratings, so it's very positively reviewed. And something that's very near and dear for my story is that it's been kind of developed and then self-published by a solo developer, Alex Kane. Now, Alex Kane is not particularly new to developing games. Like his background is very storied. So he was heavily involved in big games. So like worked on the GTA series with Rockstar North. He's done like work with splash damage as well. So that includes games like Enemy Territory and Brink. And he intentionally holds a particular like line of ethos that he wants to kind of commit to at least three main things. So the first is he doesn't want to use generative AI in anything. And while I personally may use it for some of my own development work, because I'm not skilled in that area, I very much respect that someone who wants to hold that as kind of a core value, that's worth noting and it's worth supporting if that's what you believe in. Also holds that he doesn't want any microtransactions, right? So as a longtime gamer, that's obviously a trend we've seen rise in the last 10 years or so, along with battle passes. So that was kind of the third item. He's intending to give you a game for a price, right? And at that, a very ethical game. So I do want to call that out and respect that a lot. So the game itself, it's basically going to center on gathering materials from an environment, processing them, and then expanding your base. Notably, and I kind of appreciate this as a unique approach, it excludes any combat from the game. So the hazards are environmental. They are not like populated with enemies that you will have to fight. And I think that's an interesting change, right? So lots of interesting points kind of before we get into it properly. But I wanted to start by just saying, if you're interested, check it out. There is a demo. This is actually the full game. I have not played it before. But again, I respect the developer's perspective, the developer's like pursuit of a vision here. So I want to kind of push for that. As you can see, this game was created as a labor of love by a former AAA developer, self-funded, and without a publisher. So that's considerable. That is a hard thing to do. For a veteran, perhaps a little bit less difficult, but I suspect it was still quite a challenge. And also, he thanks us for playing. So, with that said, let's check a couple settings right quick. Go ahead and turn on VSync. Don't need any of those. Everything's fine. All right. Let's jump to, and if you're interested, you can absolutely check them out on Discord. Most games these days have a dedicated, at least developer Discord. So, modifiers for the game. Air supply can be standard, easy, forgiving, challenging, or hardcore. Okay. Well, I say we maybe leave vitality, carry weight, economy, resources, survival. Let's just leave it all at standard for now. When you die, you can drop items. That's fine. Negative vitality will also add negative effects, including death, when vitality stats are neglected. Let's do it just to see the mechanics. I may turn it off if we continue a play, but all right. Boy, that's a promising setup screen. The Astral Resource Corporation, mining claim 749, beneath the mining colony of Invermark on the planet of Aethus.
Right, out we get. Back up here twice in one day. I must be crazy.
Okay, so we move with WASD, tilt the camera by holding the middle mouse button, or Q and E. All right, zoom it with the scroll. This is very impressive from a solo dev. I just want to call that out straight out of the gate. Like some of the, or skip this prologue by clicking the vehicle. No, I think I want to keep doing it because I've not done it before.
Eve, why are we here so late in the day? Everyone's gone home.
No idea, pal. Trudy had it down as an urgent job, and we need the overtime credits.
Okay, you run by default. It'll take me a minute to get used to the controls here.
All right, let's open it up.
Oh, well, we're not doing that till we've looked over here. I mean, access shaft. Okay. The middle mouse is an interesting one since I use an alternate like layout, but I honestly can't knock it because it works just fine. An elevator. Okay, so there's nothing to be done with it yet. Spacebar jumps. I keep forgetting that we run. Like, I can also appreciate that the control scheme, though it feels slightly different from some games that I'm used to, where like the camera would naturally follow when you rotate. I think this does provide some unique gameplay, and the fact that the game intentionally, we know, is not going to be combat focused means that we can afford a bit more like environmental exploration. I think that's a really interesting and could really pay off, like as a unique choice in the gameplay. All right.
Oh, crappy Lois, bitter machinery. Roland, take down a message for Junior Engineer Stuart.
Hit me.
Alex, move again. Door to mining claim 749 is on the strips. Sounds like the servo needs replacing. Again. Get it done first thing, please.
Message sent. So, how are we getting in?
There's an old access shaft we can use. Back up the other passage. What a mess. Now we're all gonna have to do a workplace tidiness and safety seminar tomorrow. Great.
So with the jammed door, we had to take the shaft. Makes sense. It's a good way to load us between levels. I want to call out too the.
This call will be recorded.
We'll comment.
I was expecting to hear from you by now.
That cost-effective door mechanism you are Stargate is on the fritz. Again. We're taking the old shaft into the claim.
Time is money. Chop chop.
So what I wanted to mention here is that this is using like low poly worlds, which I think is a very clever choice here, because it lets the resources for the game
Kalinite.
be focused, there we go,
Extraction team is getting sloppy.
on,
May as well grab it while we're here.
like lets it be focused on the specific like models. So like the walls we see are relatively simple, like not high triangle structures, but that means we can apply simple lighting, which will bounce very diffusively off of it. And it also lets us put more attention into specifically the like mineable resources, or like the constructions that at some point could perhaps be animated, could mean something. And that lets us sort of turn up the quality on the game without needing to like overtax a system.
Those weren't on the prospecting report.
Weird. That means the team wouldn't have had the gear to extract them.
Lucky
Okay,
my
so
laser
multiple
has a
clues.
charge mode. Remember to build up the energy sphere to crack the nodes.
Are you trying to teach your grandmother to suck eggs right now, Roland?
Hell, it never hurts to have a wee reminder. You are 35 now, Maeve.
Oh, shit.
Love it. And the accent being, what, Welsh, I believe? That's pretty great. I can't quite tell which items need to be picked up. Maybe I don't need to be concerned about that. Like if I walk away, does anything get left behind? It doesn't look like.
This call will be recorded.
Maeve, finally. The board have decided to trigger the accelerated extraction protocol.
What? We're almost down to the mineral seam.
The latest data shows more than just that seam.
Of course.
Oh,
Sky
boy.
sapphires.
That's right. A pleasant surprise for everyone. Ultra in demand for our luxury adornments division. So, we need extraction completed by tomorrow.
I don't know. This whole area is unstable.
We've adjusted for that. Everything will be fine. Just do a quick scan to confirm the explosives are in position, and we all get a nice 0.4% efficiency bonus.
All right, so a scan is going to be X.
Everything looking okay? That's great.
That's
Now,
this
there
stuff.
should be a crate containing the arming key nearby. The code is 1992.
Okay. In case you can't see behind my visual there, but I think you probably can, more or less. An actual keypad is an interesting
Okay, use the key to arm the charges,
like
May.
way to sort of slow down progress or gate progress. I think that's very relevant. So we put that, arm charges.
Maeve, my projections show these explosives could collapse the entire mine. We have to get out of here.
What? The Invermark colony is above us. People could be hurt. We need to stop it.
How? The charges are armed.
We can override them with my... I left my data pad at the RPC when we arrived.
Go, Maeve!
We have to use that access shaft again. Oh, stupid
Okay.
broken door.
Okay, so the door, we're basically on the other side of the door, but we'll go back around.
The
That's
system
clever.
says you're at
Oh,
a
there
safe
is stuff
distance,
I've
maybe.
forgotten.
Ready to go?
I am definitely not at a safe distance.
I told you we've run the numbers. It's fine. I'll just go ahead and start the countdown now you're clear.
No.
Done. Ping me
Oh.
once the dust settles. Toodles.
Well, I don't agree with that.
Run, Maeve! Run!
I'm trying.
We're not gonna make it.
Oh no. Oh, we're definitely not gonna make it. Okay. Also, it's always important, but the sound design is well done, and I feel like that creates much immersion here. Several months later.
This is humiliating.
Hush you. Spare parts can't talk.
Arc ID confirmed. Designation, Maeve. Role, Lead Geotechnical Engineer. Access granted for work duration of 19 minutes, 54 seconds.
This'll be our ticket out. Screw Ark and their soul-sucking grind.
We have to find the right mining claim first. There are 672 for sale today.
Grandad only told us pieces, but with the help of a genius AI drone,
With truly majestic information processing capabilities.
we can use Ark's secret mining data to identify which one was Grandad's old claim. Just need to connect Trudy's broken refining manager to a yield arbiter.
Without triggering security.
Okay, Roland, you're up. Or should I say, in.
You know I can float, right?
And if you did, Ark would immediately detect your anti-grav drive.
System accessed. Correlating refining and yield data with your granddad's stories. No results.
Damn it.
Hey, Maeve. Are those thermocouplers realigned yet? That refining manager is scheduled to restart in 41 seconds. And any loss of output will be deducted from your pay.
Done soon, Trudy.
32 trillion credits in minerals a year. But they'll cut our maintenance fees any chance
Oh,
they...
672, Roland. We need to track it down faster. He talked about a speculatus, something.
Searching. No match.
Oh, what are we looking for, Grandad?
Maeve, we're almost out of...
There was a kappa. Oh, what was it? Module. Kappa module.
Searching. Claim packet coastline. Kappa AZ1 torn.
Hey, you okay?
What? Yeah. Why?
You just.
No time. Claim ID is AZ1.
Whew. Let's take a look.
Last occupant 35 years ago. Middle of nowhere. Estimated yield value is low. You'll need a loan, even with all your savings. Not going to be much left for supplies. Hope you like cactus juice.
Worth it to be free of these parasites. Middle of nowhere's just a bonus. Lots of privacy, so we can track down whatever the kappa module is.
Maeve, I have rated your performance as sufficient but requires improvement. If you are done, your next assignment is...
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely done. They tell you if you work hard and keep your head down, anyone can make a life working here. It's not really life, though, not after they're done with you. Tired and empty and dead inside. I'm not gonna let it happen to me. No more scraps while they feast. Buying Grandad's old claim cost everything I had, but at least now, everything I do for me. And Roland. I just hope whatever he wanted us to find under Aethis is worth it.
I mean, this feels like it's absolutely a bit of a nod to maybe, I mean, corporate culture, yes. Maybe even corporate development culture for a solo dev that has worked at very big studios. That's a really interesting kind of telling their own story.
Are you not going to get a bit...
All right, we are on.
I bought it
Aethis.
on the scrap heap after what happened in the Invermark mine.
Let's see what we can do.
This thing saved my life, so I had it repaired.
I don't know what all of this is good for, but we're probably going to need it.
Come on, we're nearly there.
With what Ark charged for the shuttle, you'd think we'd be closer to the claim.
Not too far now. Just through this canyon.
I know. I saw the tutorial button. I'm just trying to grab goodies while we're here. I also feel like a little bit mixed about tearing the whole thing apart while we're here. Now wait a minute, can we go up the hill? Alright. Oh. This has been prevented. Okay. right, let's go for a walk.
Is that it down there?
Aye, but unless you have an anti-grav drive hidden in that suit, we'll need to find a safe way down.
I'm starving. Have you got anything to eat, Roland?
I'm afraid we're all out. I did try and get you to pack an extra nutrient bar, but you said, and I quote,
Roland, we'll find food when we get there. It's an adventure.
Weirdly good impression.
thank you. There are cacti in abundance here. You should be able to harvest some fruit from them until we can cook up something better.
Okay, let's warm up your laser with something easy to start with.
It's also like unique in an interesting way that, because we can, okay, so we have nutrition, stamina, and hydration. You consume it with middle mouse
Feeling
button.
better?
Yep. Not the tastiest thing, but it's
Yeah,
helping.
it worked.
Once we get set up, you'll be able to start cooking hot food. Don't worry. Watch your feet, Maeve. Your suit can absorb the impact of a small jump like this, but anything much further, and you'll not be a happy bunny.
Well, let's just drop carefully, since the name of the game is going to be being cautious. So we could go down that way, or we can go up. I don't know what's up. Is there anything
Plenty of
up?
time for exploring later, Maeve. Let's go and get the outpost set up.
It's basically saying, no, don't do that right now. Okay then. I'm really hoping that all these fruits and seeds that I'm picking up
We're
are
here.
This
cleaning up the junk.
is it?
This is it. It doesn't look like much
lots
right
of
now,
segmented builds.
but with a little bit of work, we'll be up and running in no time.
Doesn't look like much. It looks like a barren desert filled with scrap.
Is? But it's what's underneath us that matters.
True. I was kind of hoping for something a wee bit more impressive, though.
Let's start zapping so we can build up something impressive then.
Agreed. Then we can figure out how to start looking for this Kappa module Grandad mentioned should be around here.
Am I full? Maybe. I'm not sure what I'll kind of... Oh, construct a forge. I'm not paying attention. Build mode. Okay. So facilities, natural, and placeables. Fruit from a cactus biomap. Okay. Well, we're making a forge.
Right. First priority, shelter.
Agreed.
So
Night
scrap.
will be falling soon, and we don't want to be stumbling around in the dark when a dust storm hits.
Can you come up with specs for a shelter using this scrap?
Done. Already in your blueprint library.
Should work. We'll just go ahead and put all of the scraps there. We're probably going to need everything we can get. I definitely keep using Q and E backwards, which I'm sure you, the viewer, can see. Is it literally just you hit it and it... Oh, I think I was doing it multiple times and didn't need to. Look at me learning. go pick up the... Alright, we've got some of that, so I'm guessing now we'll be able to build a habitat structure. Ooh, considerably larger. Well, let's attach. Now I just have to find my way in, but I also want... Oh, it's a door. I just put the door on the wrong spot. I don't love that I can't see inside of it. There we go. A bed. Rotate is control and the wheel. Okay.
A roof over your head and a place to lay it when you get tired. I must say, this outpost is coming along swimmingly.
I don't know. It's
It's a
afternoon,
metal box with a bed in it.
so we'll sleep till morning.
Agua Palace.
All great adventures have humble beginnings. Now, there are a couple of things you might like to do to prepare for our first expedition.
Let me guess. Somewhere to store all the riches we're inevitably gonna
A
find?
grill.
Yes, and somewhere to cook something a bit heartier than a cactus fruit. You're wasting away. There are also some interesting areas nearby that I saw on our
Cooking.
way in. We should check them out.
True enough. Okay,
So we
let's
can
go get the
put
lay of the land before we hurtle off into the underground to make
points
our
of interest like that. Okay.
That's the spirit. I've marked some areas of interest on your compass.
The middle mouse button is an excellent tool under most mouse configurations. Since I use an alternate mouse, I'm not sure how well it works for controlling the camera. But let's see, so we're 53 meters if we turn this way a little. Surface oasis. I mean, there's at least quite a bit of cactus fruit while we... What is this? Regolith. Well, it yields something.
Oh, an oasis. Lucky. At least we'll have some drinkable water.
Hang on, Maeve. Let's just double check. Give it a scan and let's see.
Alright, so water. Maybe, maybe not.
Drinkable is definitely a relative term for the water here.
Oh, how come?
All the complex amino acids and odd RNA fragments I'm picking up mean you'll definitely want to purify this water before you drink it.
No scooping it up with my bare hands then.
Ugh, afraid not.
Okay, so we need to conduct a scan at Crater's Edge. We'll just keep walking around at this point. I feel like that's pretty much what it's asking for. Like the regolith, I'm not sure what to... what to make of it. Let's see here. We'll continue on at Crater's Edge is going to be kind of up and around the corner. It says something about a large outcrop. Destroy this by using a terraforming charge. Okay, so that's probably a little bit later on, but...
Wow, that's a big hole. I can't even see the bottom.
Fire off a suit scan. Maybe we can get a return bounce from whatever's down there. No return bounce. It really is deep. Maybe if we brought some external scan charges like I'd suggested, Maeve.
There's no way I was lugging that much across the desert. We had to travel light to get here. It's fine. The crater's not important. Don't worry about it.
Alright, the desert heat is brutal, but I like to come out here sometimes though just to think. So maybe this is Granddad. Maybe it's the time taking the trek up, the fresh breeze, either way, plenty of purpose comes quickly, not like down there. The ARC satellites will be retasked by now, so the likelihood of anyone spotting me is almost non-existent, but still, these trips are a calculated risk. Worth it though, when my resolve wavers. Alright. Bottled water, just in case. And it has a code, but I don't know the code. Alright. Well, let's check out the blood falls.
Oh, nice. Waterfall of blood. A blood fall? That bodes well. Give it a scan. Okay, good news. Not a blood waterfall. It is just water. High levels of aluminium oxide, though. And silicates. Phenocrysts. Carbonyl sulfide. Wherever it flows from, the temperature is high.
Huh. And I see Crater's Edge, Surface Oasis, the cave entrance will be back this way, which I think is probably where we were before. Oh look, I got stuck. That would not be an easy thing to craft in, I don't think. Would be like hollow vis logic, so like here where it shows through the rock. That's impressive. Again, it shows sort of the expertise of someone who has developed quite a while in games and has kind of industry tricks available to them. Though I guarantee if you look online, you could probably find tutorials for how to do such a thing. I suspect, like, given the complexity of all this.
I guess the previous expedition came and went.
It's really interesting. This is very, like, intentionally crafted. I do like that a lot.
Yep. I'm detecting plenty of minerals as well as the remnants of man-made structures. Once we're ready, I'd say this is where we start heading underground.
Maeve, I reviewed that last cave scan.
Anything interesting?
There's a dense energy reading in there. Artificial and strong.
Strong enough that we could use it to power a basic habitat?
Distinctly possible. When you're ready, head into the caves and let's explore.
We're ready. Into the caves.
Ah, get a whiff of that. Toxic, dangerous air. Oh, you'll need to be careful with how long you stay down here, Maeve.
Glow stick.
Short trips are okay for now, but I'm gonna need some upgrades if we're gonna get much further in.
Maeve, look! Our first node!
Ah, this is it. The mother lode.
Haha, you're right. It's mainly dirt and rock. But there are resources we can use to upgrade the outpost. The
So, like,
energy readings are coming from that crate. Check it out.
Okay, so
Another
using
TG.
this game.
Ha. Well, that would explain the energy readings.
Ooh-wee. This is big.
New buildable
We can build a
objects.
proper habitat with this bad boy.
The last expedition here obviously did a sloppy job of cleaning up after themselves. Well, let's head back to the surface.
Almost. I see another blueprint. What's this thing? I want to make sure I grab at least enough that we can sort of see what recipes look like. So we have a data pad, a drink can, and a can stack. Well, you know, not everything's super exciting.
Aha! An oxygen dome.
Perfect. That will certainly help us get further into the caverns.
Yep.
Oh, it's our oxygen warning. Lower left.
When it comes to anything that'll let them push their workers harder for longer.
Just remember, the domes won't be effective if you overuse them.
How do I
Running
get
low on
out?
air.
I think it's back this way? Yeah. Boy, I need to be careful. Well, that's not it.
Look, Maeve. A drilling site. This doesn't
Do I
look
have a can of
nearly as
air?
wrecked as everything we've seen before. Perhaps there are supplies we could scavenge.
Oh boy. Somewhere there's an exit. Is this the exit? This is the exit. Well, let's get out of here before I kill myself. Yikes. And
Now that you've
immediately.
got that RTG, let's get a basic habitat built.
Okay, construct a basic habitat. Terraforming. Got it. The charges. We need 5 of the metal. Oh, I think we'll have that once I go back and clear this out. Just kidding. No, I won't. Let that keep going. Oh, it doesn't connect to all of that. Okay. Will destroy harvestable resources. We don't really want that. There. Now, place the power source within the habitat. I know the RTG is somewhere in here. I think it's somewhere in here.
Now that we're up and running with a proper habitat, we're gonna need some more building materials.
Definitely. There's only so much scrap around here to melt down.
We really should get a regolith printer built. There's an entire planetary crust right here to help us.
Good plan. The regolith we gather from the nodes in the caverns will provide us all the building materials we need.
I want this. Using build mode. Okay. Oh. Okay. I just made a derp.
Excellent work, Maeve. A nice little habitat, I must
RTG.
say.
Yep.
Okay, so constructed
A lot
habitat
better
at
than
15
that
power.
little metal box,
All
right?
right.
Very much so. Plus, thanks to the RTG we found, it has power.
Now we can really get things started with some proper equipment.
Oh, look.
Plenty
When we
of
came in from
facilities
outside, we left
constructed in order
footprints.
to start processing those
See?
resources from
And
the
they're slowly
caverns.
disappearing over
We can
time.
start exploring deeper underground as well.
I think.
Oh, there is bound to be good stuff down there.
Yeah, see the steps? Ah, that's good. I like that. That's a nice detail. A regolith printer. The dew catcher. Regolith printer needs 5 scrap metal. Alright.
That's the printer set up.
Lovely. The regolith of the planet's surface makes for
Smelter,
excellent building
crafting bench.
material.
So we will need more.
I also have a bunch of
stuff.
stone that the printer won't accept. We'll need to crush it down to get anything usable from it.
There's metal ore in here as well. So, it's worth getting a smelter built.
Regolith chunks suitable for creating construction material. I mean, it says it. Oh, it takes 10 of them. Let's see, what do we have? Transfer stack. Oh, you just right click on it for the whole stack. Okay, there we go. And then maybe we can build a stone crusher, which I'm guessing is the next thing. That doesn't feel as useful. Should I do them this way, maybe? I feel like I'll fit more things there. I don't actually have a ton of rock. Solazine and sandstone rock. Okay. So now we are just looking to bust up some rocks. Okay. I don't think that did a lot for me. I mean, I can see the appeal here, like as a classic design. I think we can start making good use of sort of these excess materials. I like that. I hope like that it's easy to see, which it feels like it is for me, but that there is a lot of care taken to allow all of this to be possible. Like, all of this from a solo dev is a tremendous amount of work. So I want to like call out and give credit there. I can see why this is highly rated. Like, there's a lot of depth. I can see where this goes so much deeper as even like just even the basic plot. You're clearly going to be uncovering kind of your grandfather's efforts, and it kind of looks like maybe he perhaps was also a bit opposed to the corporations, to ARC. I feel like that's a very natural plot point to build kind of a premise on. And it feels like resources are no space. Well, let's eat something. But like being able to make use of all of these, it's going to take time to upgrade our capacity to be meaningfully stronger. Like, there's a surprising amount of depth to the physics of the objects in the world. Like, as I do some like exploration into game development myself, things like that can be very tricky to get to behave the way you want. So just offering credit where credit is due. Dev did their work there. They did their homework, and they did it well. If I pick this up, can it go inside? It can. Hooray. I hope I can still use it. There we go. Split the order. I'll put just enough that we know it won't run out. Now what I don't have is like a lot of regolith to work with. Like, these all look like they make building material, but that's not specifically what I need here. I need 5 of the 5 of those other bars, and I don't know what those are. Is there something? Can I go this way now, maybe? Into this
Plenty
cave?
time for exploring later, Maeve.
No.
Let's go get the outpost set up.
It is set up. Kind of. A terraforming charge, which we could use, but I don't want to waste it because I don't know what I need it for. I mean, I may as well. I'm looking at the charge using R. Oh. Well, that didn't do what I wanted. Uncertain. Okay, so we're looking for more, whatever the red material is, which I guess I can check here. Gotta keep an eye on my oxygen. The red ones are found in sandstone rock or alongside kaolinite ore, which I feel like we saw. Early on, I feel like we saw it. But what I don't know, see if there's anything in these. Nothing there. I feel like I already got that. What about this? That is sandstone. That is not what I was looking for.
This appears to be a serious rockfall. Wait, look! Behind it!
Is that a hat module?
Correctamundo! That is an ARC self-contained habitat module.
Why is there still a hat here? If the previous expedition left long ago.
Unknown. Perhaps you can gain access and find out.
I can't climb this. Can you get us through? The rock seems pretty tough.
Not without an upgrade. They really defagged me when we left ARC.
Feeling a little weak without your big bad Weezer fangs.
Well, if you want my Weezer flags back, we've got to get reconnected to the ARC network. Until then, though, my calculations show that basic mining explosives are likely capable of breaching this rockfall.
Okay, we can do that. I'll need to build a crafting bench back at the outpost, but I should be able to refine everything I need from what we can find round here.
Wonderful. Goal updated. Manufacture mining explosives at crafting bench and gain access to mysterious habitat.
I'll need some more air soon.
I see that. I wish that weren't the case. See if I can do this without dying this time. I'm glad that healing kind of ends. Okay. I wouldn't mind if the camera stayed at the angle I had it.
If this whole thing takes off, we find the Kappa module and reveal untold riches beneath our feet. What are you going to do?
What do you mean?
Well, you wouldn't have to stay here on Aethis, I guess. You could do anything you wanted.
I suppose I hadn't thought that far ahead.
Gonna take me with you on your richer-than-God adventures, though, right?
Of course, mate. We're in this together.
Well, there's a lot of regolith to process. I still only see one solazine within sandstone rock alongside kaolinite ore. So I guess just have to keep looking. because we got a whole bunch of building material. I feel like I attached this in absolutely the wrong place. Let's see what happens if we move this. And then we move this. This doesn't even attach. And now that doesn't attach either. I made a mess. Let's turn it around though, so it's at least facing this way. And then put this there. A dew catcher, probably useful for making sure we have water. Crate, cans, beds, a dust pile, dirt pile, an RTG. Scrap grill, makeshift crafting bench. We need the... I feel like I'm missing an easy spot somehow, because I'm looking for that solazine. I guess there are. Like Crater's Edge isn't gonna have anything I need right now. And like there's the crate here, but I don't know what's in the storage. And the blood pool, not useful, just... You think that'll work? I'm getting a little bit, see if we can get, let's see what that does. Can I get to that? It's so close. Insufficient. Yes, I see what a storage box does. Maybe I'll be able to get on top of it from this crate. Oh, I think it's possible. I just have to figure out how. Let's get out of build mode. Haha! I don't know if we were supposed to be able to get up here, but we did. Like, I don't see a lot that I need. Is this a cavern?
This path looks deep. I don't think we're prepared for that trip yet.
Well, I don't disagree, since I'm not able to go in there. I think we officially got ahead of the intended solution. Oops. I fell. Alright, let's get our materials back. Making great headway. I wonder, just as a note, controller. Okay, so it basically lets you target things. A is attack it, if you will. And you can target that way. Right trigger changes things. I wonder how you jump. X to jump as opposed to A, which works. I feel like I'm just missing the... At least I can move the camera easily here. I feel like this is much better camera movement. I bet I could make adjustments. We're gonna go left this time because we haven't checked out, yeah, some of this right here. Like maybe this contains... That's all regolith, which is not really what I want. But maybe up at this thing. Like I'm seeing quite a bit of sandstone, but not... So there's a basic smelter. I mean, can I ask a dumb question? Could I... Biomass generator. Right trigger plus Y takes all of it. I mean, I don't see a lot happening here. Let's check. So new journal entry. And then here, my theory is if I use build mode, I can't use build mode underground. Yeah, okay. Checks out. Let's get back surface side so I'm no longer almost dying.
Maeve, watch your oxygen levels.
No space, no space. Okay. Still don't have any of those materials we need. Like, that feels very strange to me. Journal. Okay, so we have our log. And I've seemingly lost my mouse. What happens if I... There we go. Journal. Okay. The water pump junked. Not sure why Tiny asked me to not go one of our only sources of water. Okay. Resounding success. Well, I need to make more than one, but I don't currently have the resources to... Okay. I won't do it right now then. Is this something I just interact with to get water? Okay, every 12 minutes. So here's the thing, those refine, but what I really need is for something we can cook. Cooking panel. Cactus fruit or mushroom soup. Okay, so they're much better meals, it looks like. I mean, we're not short on... Oh, that created some. Thank God. Okay. I was like, man, I'm genuinely kind of struggling to get those. I just needed to keep using the recipes as they were available. And now we should be able to put sheets of scrap in there, which makes sense, or kaolinite ore, which will get 1 bar. And here we should be able to pick up a whole bunch of dust ruby powder. I'm thinking maybe, yeah, that'll give us more building material. And then over here, we can deposit refinables. I thought we had maybe the block just happened.
Maeve, your first metal bar. Are you proud?
I sort of am.
So proud.
This beats melting scrap in a plant-powered junk box any day.
Those days are gone. Now you can melt scrap in a high-energy furnace powered by a nuclear battery. The inexorable march of technological progress.
So here, now we can do more advanced crafting. Okay. So mining explosives take kaolinite bar and solazine, which we in theory can now actually craft. Cola gives you no nutrition, a little bit of hydration. I don't really need it. Got 1 terraforming charge. What I don't know is how many I actually need. And it looks like it probably does do shared resources, I'm hoping. Okay. To clear space using the terraforming charge. Craft mining explosives. I mean, crafting bench, mining explosives. Let's see if we can run down there and throw the charges onto that block. So what, right over here? Over here? I already forget where it is. There it is. I feel like you spend a little time down here, you'll eventually be familiar. Did it work? Well, that didn't do much. So basically now we're gated by the amount of rocks we're gonna go pick up. Okay. I mean, kind of summing up the experience so far, I do feel like this easily has very long play opportunity. Like as this becomes more, yeah, you know, construct a new habitat, mining explosives. I like how it keeps telling me about next steps, even though I'm quite familiar. I just haven't done it because I'm figuring it out. There's a lot about the like low poly angle, if you will, that feels a lot like an isometric styled Y-lens or something like that. Where's that? No, there he is. And I do think there's tremendous potential. Like this could be a very long play game. I enjoy it. The base building nature of it is fun. You're kind of there's a ton of resource around. Like, you are immediately well aware of how much is available to you. So with that said, I feel like a lot of kudos are in order to the dev. I feel like it's been very well made. So Alex, kudos. I hope you see nothing but success from this. I think it's a standout performer. And there is a lot of evidence of sort of more experienced development happening, not just beneath the scenes here, but like the integration of so many features and capabilities in a game built by a solo dev is shockingly deep. So with that said, I think we're going to probably wrap this one, but drop me a comment, throw me a like if you enjoyed this video. If you haven't, consider subscribing. It helps grow the channel, helps make more of these possible at a faster pace. So I hope you enjoyed your time and enjoyed your tea. With that, take care, and we'll catch you next time.